Yo, what's good, guys? Amethyst here, and Jesus Christ, I haven't been on YouTube for a while, but I've been out hearing talk about this new Call of Duty Vanguard Zombies. Like have to do a reaction on it. Everybody's talking about it. Well, not really everybody, but a couple of my friends have been talking about it. I'm like, let me check this out. I haven't watched it yet personally. I haven't played Zombies in a minute, to be honest. I think the last time I played Zombies was... Actually, no, I'm lying. I did play Cold War Zombies. I played the first two maps, and I cannot remember what they're called. I'm not going to lie to you. But the last time Zombies was good, in my opinion, was Black Ops 2. Everybody liked Black Ops 3 Zombies, but I wasn't... And even Infinite Warfare 2, but I wasn't really a fan of the Black Ops 3 Zombies. Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, Kino der Toten, Call of the Dead, all the classic stuff. That's what I like. But I heard this is actually pretty cool, so let's check it out. As soon as this loads, okay. I'll open my face like that. Jesus Christ. Did they make this full screen? Oh yeah, I don't think they do full screen anymore, right?
Our partners at Sledgehammer Games have already revealed Call of Duty Vanguard's immersive campaign and intense multiplayer, all set in World War II.
This would be David Vonda.
Our Zombies nature, Treyarch is back for another round. Studio responsible for bringing zombies to Call of Duty more than a decade ago returns to World War II, and Sledgehammer Games is a Vanguard, setting the stage for a new zombies experience. Black Ops Cold War offered the team at Treyarch the opportunity to introduce players.
Real quick, what do you guys even think about the beta for Vanguard?
Dark Ether gateway.
I know it's like a whole other subject for another video, but
now, prepare to face a new type of evil, meet new allies, and make new enemies. Prepare for a gameplay experience that gets you to the fun faster, all wrapped in a brand new dimension of zombies. In Vanguard, we're introducing a brand new zombies experience and a franchise-first crossover that builds in the Dark Ether universe. And today, our team will share more about the story, the lore, core gameplay, weapons, and characters that will define the next chapter of the Zombies saga. But first, let's whet our appetites with the world premiere, the new Zombies gameplay trailer.
Let's get it. See what he got going on. Okay. The German soldiers.
I give you an army of the dead, but our enemies have allies from beyond.
The map looks cool so far.
Our strength is yours. We are joined now.
Is that a sword?
Children, yield or die.
Why not just stay with the Why do you keep it from me? When we all fall asleep, why do we?
Dude, I said every year zombies get more and more extra. Was that one of those special abilities, like in Cold War? Oh, I think that's the Ring of Fire. Yeah, like from Cold War. What is going on in the Call of Duty Vanguard Zombies?
Digital pre-orders get instant access to the Night Raid Mastercraft. And
Man, I haven't been keeping up with this story. I don't know what the heck is going on anymore. What is going on? Somebody fill me in.
The team at Treyarch is pulling out all the stops.
It looks decent though.
Brutal story that expands and
it's a new story.
explores the unsettling world of the Dark Ether. It's a story that longtime players will appreciate, but one that will be easy for new players to pick up and play.
Okay.
In addition to being canon, It's an experience that immerses and innovates on the core Treyarch Zombies gameplay. This
I'm not gonna lie, I never kept up with the lore of zombies. I know like the Germans trying to create like super soldiers and stuff, but like
exploring the
that's all I know.
mystical and the occult, it was important to convey an unsettling and brutal feel to the world.
Sightlines will be obscured by piles of dead corpses from Soviet and German soldiers,
Oh.
and it all comes to life, so to speak, in Vanguard's epic World War II setting.
With Vanguard Zombies, we really tried to bring a new experience for all types of different players, from current players and really to getting new players into the Zombies ecosystem.
Word.
Cold War brought Outbreak, and we've really taken the best mechanics, smashed it together, and created Vanguard Zombies.
Our enemies have allies from beyond this mortal realm.
So Duranfang, the beginning. It's the start of a new Treyarch Dark Ether zombie story.
The events of Black Ops Cold War brought an end to one storyline. The events of Vanguard represent a new arc. Zombies players have witnessed the catastrophic outcome of the science experiments at Project Endstation.
Project Endstation was a Nazi particle accelerator that punched a hole through the dimensional veil and gave us access to the Dark Ether, where these 5 otherworldly artifacts come from. Each one linked to a powerful Dark Ether entity.
So things make sense when you play the game.
The Deathless, Syraxis the Shadow, Nordicus the Conqueror, Invictor the Destroyer, and Belisar the Warlock.
What?
These Dark Ether entities bind their powers to human operators through artifacts crafted in the Dark Ether, each granting unique abilities like crossblast.
Alright, these artifacts are cool, I'm not gonna lie. They're cool.
Anyone who touches them forms a symbiotic bond with a Dark Ether entity. It's almost like being possessed, except the entities can't control their host. They can only offer...
What is this supernatural stuff going on now in zombies? It's cool though, I like it.
Allowed the Nazis to expand their research into dark magic.
Enter
It like opened up the possibilities of things you could do in zombies.
Officer in command of an SS
Makes it more
battalion
versatile.
Called Die Wahrheit. This was the group that plundered antiquities from around the world. Von List forced top experts to help him. Explorers, historians, and a demonologist named Gabriel Kraft. Professor Kraft's deep knowledge of the occult ultimately led Von List to these artifacts. Von List bonds with the most powerful entity of them all, Cortifex, the Deathless. This former lord of the Dark Ether grants him the ability to raise the dead. And that's why,
that's sick.
A year after their worst defeat, Von List takes Die Wahrheit back to Stalingrad. And he's going to raise an undead army, march them across Europe, and annihilate the Allied forces.
The zombies actually are...
This guy formed a pact with the devil.
Professor Kraft sends out a distress call. That call is answered by Vanguard Special Forces operators. But they end up trapped inside a barrier erected by Cortifex to seal off Stalingrad. They can't call for reinforcements.
It sounds pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. But we'll see how it's executed though. It sounds pretty cool on paper, I'm not gonna lie.
Dark Ether entities willing to bond with them.
Yeah, Aether Shroud, yeah, I recognize all these abilities.
They do this in the
Yeah, this sounds pretty cool on paper, but we're gonna see how it's executed, man.
These entities may be helping humans.
Cause you know how Call of Duty is. Like,
they have their
you
own
know how it is.
It's an unlikely team-up, but it's our only shot
Like how it is every year.
right from winning World War II.
You hype you up with the trailers and then, you know, the game ends up being subpar. Happens all the time. Modern
We had
Warfare.
a lot of fun designing the different objective
Remastered.
environments.
Well,
Each
2019, not
location has a
remastered.
very distinct look and feel to the play space, so that no two areas will feel similar.
As players explore the realm of Dark Ether magic against the...
That's actually good though, what you just said though.
They'll encounter
No area feels
rituals,
bland.
and sacrifices.
With so many different elements in play, it was important...
I feel like that was part of the problem with Cold War zombies.
Something you can have nightmares about.
It got boring pretty quick.
The occult was something that really wanted to touch. It has so many different variables, like summoning portals, blood rituals.
Hanging skulls, seances.
When it comes to
Some demonic stuff going on now.
Basic grunt zombie.
And we also have our heavies.
These big guys carry around miniguns, and those are the Sturmkriegers or Storm Warriors.
One thing they did, they got very creative with these zombies, like the way they
We
look.
also have something called the Boomschreier, which means boom screamer in German.
These are zombies that were
Like you have all types of zombies. I
It's
remember in
like
Cold War there's a
variety of
disciple.
threats, and they all start to pile up as you get further in rounds.
Approaching the Unfound was important for us to
Reminds me of the Mangler, though.
while also building something brand new.
You'll find all of the classics, right? Pack-a-punch, mystery box,
Of course.
crafting table.
Of course.
But there's a lot we're doing different this time too.
It's
The
mandatory.
runes are something new in Vanguard. Dark Ether rune magic is the thing that the Dark Ether entities use
Rune
to manifest
magic.
their powers. That winds up being very important as the story plays out.
We tried really hard to make it accessible for new players.
It's super easy to jump in and get started, right? You don't need to know anything about previous zombies.
These games nowadays
Just
love the
enjoy
RPG
it.
aspects,
Spawn
I
into the map with
swear.
your friends, jump into a portal,
They love it.
do an objective. You're in it. That's you playing, and you're playing successfully.
From the casual to the hardcore, there's enough for you to dive into.
In Vanguard, we get players right into the action so they can start blasting away.
Fighting zombies is the core of this mode, and it's what all our fans love doing, and we give you plenty of ways to do that.
Yeah.
Players start the game in the snowy graveyard of Stalingrad.
The forward operating base of our allied operators in Der Anfang. Here, the players have access to many of the upgrade machines they will need in the battles ahead.
However, players can't get too comfortable here because Stalingrad is still inhabited by roaming zombies.
The area is relatively confined,
Ugly as zombies.
but as you complete objectives, the map opens up, offering access to other.
So you gotta do
powerful
objectives,
upgrades
okay.
like the perk fountains.
So you can't just like buy the doors anymore.
As players complete these various challenges, they will open up the forward operating base to new threats and opportunities. Your Dark Ether enemies grow in power with each new objective, so you'll need all.
That zombie minigun looks really
That
obnoxious,
uses
I'm not gonna
traditional
lie.
methods like buying perks and upgrading your weapons at the Pack-a-Punch. But we're also adding.
So they give you objectives
getting
to
power
make
through
the experience a little bit more fun, you know, give you something to do.
Brand new system to zombies that randomizes every time you come back from an objective what you can purchase with a nasty sacrificial heart.
Okay, so they're putting a lot of content to zombies. They're
For one of
really
my
putting a lot of
favorite
content to zombies.
Choose from power-ups like.
They really don't want you to be bored playing this.
Weapons over time.
I respect
or
it.
Rain Rock to turn zombies into allies, or Unholy Ground for those times when you really need to hold your position. Step one is always what gun do you have, because those will all play very differently with the Covenants.
I think players are going to find that when they pair up with a different Dark Ether entity, it feels like a completely distinct experience.
So you're just combining your guns, your Covenants, your equipment.
Right, it's gonna be a lot of
in the
stuff.
world.
You can have freedom to be in a cool place that would never.
They're adding so much stuff. Like, I mess with it. I mess with it. They're putting so much content. Like I said before, they're putting so much content to zombies. Like, like I said, like Cold War zombies got bland pretty quick. I'm happy to put in objectives and stuff like that. But I heard that it's not zombies not even gonna come out on the release date though. Vanguard. So I don't know about that. I don't know if that's true or not. Cause you have this pack you can make now to get your abilities. Like, there's a lot of stuff to do. There's a lot. Like, zombies really evolved from Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. Like, it really, really, really evolved. They just keep expanding more and more and more and more and more. It's crazy.
Exist in the real world.
It's a different region with different inhabitants, and in turn, different gameplay elements.
And with Vanguard Zombies, we're bringing that in spades.
Moving to the world of the occult provided plenty of inspiration around the visual identity of the game, and it helped us shape the way we think about the map design.
We built zombies in the same engine as Vanguard. We wanted to make this unified with the rest of the game, while still have its own identity that is more of a fantasy look.
Players will battle across the rooftops of Hotel Royale on a rainy night in Paris. They'll fight
Oh, it's in Paris.
of a massive burning windmill in
I'm in Germany.
which was actually part of the Normandy invasion. And they'll find themselves in the classic swamps of Shinonuma, which is a truly eerie setting
Oh.
our longtime fans will be familiar with.
Yeah, I think I remember Shino. Yeah, I remember that. I think.
Dark Ether Magic has allowed the team to really bubble up some interesting new ideas that we have not explored in past Zombies experiences.
The different objectives you're tasked with really alter
So
how
each,
the player
so you have a different area.
experiences environments.
You're not in one area the whole entire game.
Which
Pretty
takes
cool.
inspiration from that holdout style gameplay of just surviving, but this time you're taking the fight to them.
In Harvest, you hunt zombies who drop runestones that you can collect. Players must then deposit these into an obelisk called the Sin Eater. In Transmit, you'll escort a floating zombie head as it seeks weaknesses in the dimensional barrier to the Dark Ether. These different challenges and eerie environments with dark settings
Yeah, this is not just
help
zombies
the player
no more.
feel enveloped in Cortex's grasp, and we can't wait for our fans to experience it.
Der Anfang is a brand new experience that explores the Dark Ether universe in exciting, fresh ways. Launch is really just the tip of the iceberg. Everything post-launch is going to bring new twists, new stories, new characters, brand new gameplay.
Yeah, there's a lot going on now. There's so much going on.
Progression system featuring player.
Like I said, they really don't want you to be bored.
Plus, battle pass system integration.
Ugh, battle pass. What game doesn't have the battle pass these days?
Zombies. Welcome to
Gotta make their money.
Vanguard. Der Anfang awaits.
Okay. Okay. Since it's Call of Duty, pretty good trailer. Pretty good trailer. Well, not even a trailer. There's gameplay in it, but pretty good. Pretty good. But since it's Call of Duty, you know, we got to be skeptical. Like, everything sounds good on paper, but we'll see if it actually plays well. Because it's always like that in Call of Duty. It's always like that. Like, they say all these things that sound cool, but when you actually play the game, it's not that cool. You know what I mean? Happens all the time. But so far, so good. It looks really, really nice. It looks like they're really, really, really putting effort into zombies this year. With all the content that they're putting in, with the abilities and the different game type, challenges, and all that stuff. So we'll see. We'll see. I can't like act super excited. You know what I mean? Like, we gotta see. We gotta see. Like I said, so far it looks cool. So far it looks so cool, but we're gonna see. Alright, we're gonna see if it delivers. Alright. But that's it for me. Just reacting to the zombies thing. Like I said, people been talking about it. I didn't even know Treyarch. I forgot. It's not even I know. I forgot Treyarch was even working on Vanguard Zombie because Vanguard's a Sledgehammer game. But it's cool that Vanguard even has zombies, just in case Vanguard multiplayer ends up being total trash. You could just hop on zombies. So yeah, and then you got a battle pass, of course, surprise. But we're gonna see. And if zombies sucks, I'll be the first to tell you guys. But yeah, that's it for me. If you like the content, like, subscribe, and do all that fun stuff. I'm out of here.